So let's read the question. The draft of a ship 170-meter long and 6.85-meter forward and 7.5-meter aft. Okay, MCTC is 300 tons meter, TPC 28, LCF, okay, that is 3.5-meter forward of midship. This is important, 3.5-meter forward of midship. Now we are supposed to calculate the new draft after the following changes in loading have taken place. Okay, and what are the changes? That 160 ton added 63-meter aft of midship, 200 tons added 27-meter forward of midship, 120 tons removed 75-meter aft of midship, 70 tons removed 16-meter aft of midship. So there few are key things we have to remember from the question. So two weights are added, two weights are removed, out of which added one is in forward and three are in aft. Now LCF distance is 3.5. So we'll draw a table and we'll name it as A and we'll name it as B. So it gets handy for us to calculate the moment. So the moment forward, which will be what, is A and B, the mass into distance from the LCF. Okay. Now this is given, what is given is distance from midship. So all the distance are given from the midship. So remember, in numerical, when we are solving such questions, we need to calculate the distance from the LCF. Okay. Now moment aft, moment forward. Okay. I hope this is clear. So now this mass first is 160 tons that we have written. Now we have 63 meters, that is aft. So aft, so that's why we are trying to add it. So 63 plus 3.5. So 3.5 was what? Forward of midship. This is the LCF. So we are supposed to take all the distance from the LCF to calculate the trimming moment, because the trim will occur at that point itself. So 63 plus this. So this will be 66.5, that is aft. Now it is aft, so where the 160 ton is added is aft. So we'll multiply this 66.5 and 160, it comes out to be 1064. Now again same way, 200 meters, it is 27 meters, that is forward. So now this is, since it is in forward, so 27 minus 3.5 is equal to 23.5. So 4700. So moment forward we have calculated here. Now this weight, what we have discussed, I told you to remember the keyword. Now this 120 ton is removed, so that's why we are writing here minus 120, and this distance from midship is given out to be 75. Now I move further and then it says that 70, then it will be 75 plus 3.5, since it is in aft, sorry, it is in aft. Okay, 3.5, so it will come out to be 78.5, and that is aft. Okay, so there will be nothing. So here it will come minus 9420 when you multiply A and B. A and B. Sorry, bear with my handwriting. Now again, then we have minus 70. So the distance is given out to be 16 meter. So we are writing here 16 meter, and that is from midship. Okay. So it is in aft state and aft condition. Now again we are writing 16 plus 3.5, and that comes out to be 19.5, and that is in aft totally. So there is no moment in forward, so we leave it. And then when we multiply, this multiplies minus 170, sorry, minus 70 into 19.5, that comes out to be minus 1365. Okay, now this will be how much? This will, if you, with the sign when you try to add it, so this will be plus 170, and then here it will be same, only one weight, 4700 in forward trimming moment, and this will be minus 145. Okay, now so let's calculate now excess moment forward. So what we have, excess moment, that is in forward. Now when we calculate this excess moment in forward, it comes out to be 4700 minus 145. Okay, please, this sign is very important. So moment, this will be moment formula. If I tell you moment forward, how much moment we have? 4700, we have already calculated, minus moment aft. So this is the formula, and that's what we have done here. The moment forward is how much? 4700 minus, with the sign of moment forward, we have placed it over here. Now this comes out to be 4845 tons meter. Okay. Now these formulas are very important. Bodily sinkage, when we talk about, so bodily sinkage will come out to be m by tpc. Okay, so this will be 170 by 28, and it will come out to be 6.07 centimeter. So this unit is very important. It comes out to be centimeter. So this is what 170 is, total mass. Okay, total mass. So we'll just, for time being, we'll write it in meter by 100. Okay, this will be meter. Now when we say this is to be in meter, now what we'll do, we'll calculate change in trim. Change in trim, when we try to calculate, so change in trim, that will be, and let's denote it by the term T. Now when we calculate this change in trim, so this will come out to be excess moment by mctc. Okay, now it will be what? 4845 upon 300, and it will come out to be 16.15 centimeter by head, by forward. Okay, now there is, because there is forward moment is more. Okay, now what we are supposed to do now is new draft. So draft will also change after the addition and subtraction of the load. New draft forward. So this new draft forward, when we try to calculate, is, well, let's denote it by df is equal to df plus m by tpc. Okay, tons per centimeter, and that is plus t by l, and then let's put it the bracket. I will explain it to you. L by 2 minus x. Okay, now this sign is here is very important, and why we have put it here plus. Okay, now trimming by head, so draft forward will increase. So now we have already seen here that it is trimming by head. Okay, so the draft will increase. So draft forward will increase because it will trim by head. So that is why we are adding here plus sign. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now df, let's put it this way for your reference. Df is what? Df is equal to initial draft, as I mentioned, initial draft, and T will be what? Is equal to change in trim. Change in trim. Now x is equal to LCF. LCF position. Okay, now so this we calculate 6.85 plus 6.07 by 100, and then we add it here 16.15 by 100. Okay, so and then 1 upon 170, it will be reverse, 170 by 2 minus 3.5. 3.5 was what? LCF position, from the LCF position. Now this whole term, this whole term is telling what? Distance of center of flotation, that is F from forward end. So therefore it is L by 2 minus x, total length divided by 2, and that is minus x. So it is in forward end. So now df final, that will come out to be what? 6.988 meters. Okay, now this is what? New forward draft. So now Now again we have discussed all this sign, why we have put it here plus and same thing, and what is this term whole it is about. So now trimming by forward, so aft draft will reduce, so in aft draft we will put the sign here negative in the same formula. Aft draft will put negative. So now let's calculate the aft draft. So new aft draft is equal to dA, that is initial, final is equal to dA, that is initial, plus m by TPC, and then here putting here minus sign. Why? Trimming by forward, so aft draft will reduce, so negative, minus T upon, so we are putting T upon L, and then same way L by 2 plus x. Remember there we had put minus x, here we are putting plus x. Same thing what we were doing here. See, LCF distance we were adding for aft and subtracting for forward. So same way what we have done here is same thing. So L by 2, L is the, where L is the total length of the ship. Now so let's put the values now. 7.5 plus 6.07 by 100 minus 16.15 by 100 into 1 by 170 by 2 plus 3.5. Now when you will solve this, it will come out to be 7.447 meter. Okay, and this is what? This is new draft forward, sorry, aft. Okay, so I hope it is clear for you what we have done. You can pause the video and then you can go through it. Please bear with my handwriting. Thank you so much. All the very best.